I'm here at Linaro Connect in Orlando, Florida, and I'm with George Gray. George, you're the CEO of Linaro. You've been there for about a year now.
Right.
How do you feel it's going?
It's been an incredible year. I think Linaro has exceeded the expectations of its members, which is great. And we're doing a lot of exciting stuff in the open source world. So I've been delighted by how our progress is going.
So are you seeking to sign up new members, and if so, how do you expect them to join Linaro?
So Linaro is helping all of its members. Our basic proposition is that members are signing up to Linaro and we're sharing the investment they're making and working on common problems for all of our members. We also have various products and services that we're helping members create in their own internal organizations that give benefit for joining Linaro. So yes, we expect some additional members. Any company who is licensing ARM's Cortex-A series processors and running open source software will benefit from being a member of Linaro. So we do expect to expand the Linaro membership over the next 12 months.
I was going to ask you, why should a company consider becoming part of Linaro? And you addressed a little bit of that in your answer to the previous question, but can you go a little bit more into detail about what the benefits of joining Linaro really are?
So we're a not-for-profit company, and so we're not measured on how much money we make. We're measured on, do we actually deliver value to our members? And the real benefit that members get from joining Linaro is to be part of leading open source software development on ARM. The members get to effectively tell Linaro what they want, what they need. And our goal is that instead of every member creating their own version of the kernel, their board support packages and so on, what's happening is there's a lot of duplicated and replicated the work that goes on in all of these companies who license ARM, and it doesn't add any value. So the benefit of the ARM architecture is that you can differentiate, right? So it's not a one-size-fits-all. Every SoC vendor can go and can add their own differentiation to the market that they want to serve. The challenge is that if you differentiate in the core, then you create more work and you have to carry that engineering load yourselves. So the goal of Linaro is to take that core platform and only do it once, and share the investment and the cost of doing that, therefore reducing each company's individual costs, and then still enabling this differentiation that makes ARM so special as an architecture. So the benefit of joining Linaro ultimately is lower engineering costs, or the ability to spend your engineering more on your differentiation than on the core non-differentiated stuff. And secondly, ultimately, we hope to shorten the time to market for products based on open source. So whether it's Android, whether it's Ubuntu, any open source based software, our goal is to make it easier for members to deliver high quality software.
How would you describe the relationship between ARM and Linaro? Because ARM is both an architecture, but it's also a member of Linaro. So how do you describe that relationship?
So ARM is one of our founders. The founding members of Linaro are ARM, IBM, Samsung Freescale, ST Ericsson, and Texas Instruments. ARM, because we focus on the ARM architecture and making open source software on ARM better, it's a great place for ARM to be able to interface to the community using open source software on ARM. And so you can think of it as Linaro being the conduit for getting new technology from ARM into the open source world. And one of the things historically that's happened is that ARM has created these microprocessor cores, this IP, and then each of the individual companies has had to go and navigate their way through the open source world, and a lot of them have done the same thing again and again. And so Linaro, for the first time, enables ARM to bring new technology to the market, but do it in a way that there's a single body that can help get open source support in a standard way out to all of ARM's partners and customers. So the relationship with ARM is an excellent one. There are certain areas where ARM is treated just like any other member, and there are certain areas where there's a benefit to all the members from having ARM as a founding member of Lenaro.
I think it's very exciting to see where you all were as a company or nonprofit entity a year and a half ago, where you are now, and where the future of Lenaro is going. Is there anything else you'd like to tell viewers that I haven't asked you about?
No, I think I'm very excited by a number of different aspects of Lenaro. I think it was uncertain a year and a half ago as to the direction it would go, but I think we've really found that there's a lot of value that we can deliver to our members and to prospective new members. We're making huge strides in engaging with the community, and as the rate of change of ARM's new cores is increasing, so they've recently announced the A15, they've announced the A7, which is the smaller core, they've announced the 64-bit architecture, which is going to come over the next couple of years. I think Lenaro has a huge part to play in making the ARM architecture successful, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you all meet that challenge. Thank you so much for taking time to talk to me here in Orlando at Lenaro Connect, and again, look forward to seeing what you guys do over the next cycle in the next few years.
Thanks very much.